is that, make sure your money is working for you and you're not working for your money. And so I think, that the sense that I have with this group this afternoon today is that, we just want to make sure our money will last. And then, how can we be a good steward of those resources? And so that we can live in good accommodations and potentially leave something to our children and be well taken care of and not have that. So one of the things that gets expressed a lot in this process is fear. And so I would tell you that, the Lord says he takes even care of the birds and the sparrows. Is that, how do you do this without fearing? So the thing that I would have seen is that, it's getting harder to drive to the basketball game at night or to get out and about and do these things. And so what happens as you age is you stay in. But what you really need for a fulfilling life is relationships. And I do think that there's a great niche that these assisted living facilities have for having that fellowship and those relationships with the people that are already there in the community. And so, so at what point are you ready to embrace that? And then again, it's not an easy thing just to do it overnight. So everybody thinks, well, I want to continue the course where I'm at as long as I can, but then, you have surprises. And so we had a gentleman years ago that moved to Westminster, and he said, this is a gift to my children, that he decided to do that. So, so this is having your affairs in order is definitely a gift to your children. And so I've come across just in the last week something that I've learned, and financially you might know this, but when you get 70, an IRA, you're supposed to take a minimum deduction. So I have a client that had lost her husband and is trying to figure out, and they hadn't made any required minimum deductions from their account in 5 years. And so I called my accountant, and he was telling me, which I was really surprised, that if you don't do it in a timely manner, there's like a 50% tax on it. So if you have it, the good news is he says that an accountant can submit a hardship letter on your behalf, and he's never seen the IRS not accept, you pulling that full amount out and giving you hardship and grace on that. But I was shocked to hear that, and as you're kind of trying to understand these things and learn all these nuances, what does that look like?